morning, Virgo. This is Nikki. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Whenever you see this reading, I hope that it resonates with you in some way, shape, or form. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for joining us over here on Earthly Virgo. Let's get started. Where we all are Virgos. Okay? Let's move. Or cross watchers with Virgo in your chart. Take how it resonates. I have growth. I hear that. I'm just hearing a song. I got love, love, love down deep in my heart for somebody. That's what I just heard. Somebody has deep love deep down in their heart for you, Virgo. And they may also be a Virgo. All right. I have growth and happiness. Ooh. I know you like to see it grow, Virgo. Being of service. It makes you happy to serve somebody, Virgo. To serve somebody. It makes you happy to see it grow. You know what I'm talking about. Male or female. I feel good when I can help others. Maybe before you go to work, if you are in a relationship, early morning nookie, or late evening cookie, whatever. That's what I just heard. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. All right. Being aware of things around you and being happy with the decisions that you've made in your past, okay? And not regretting it. Not regretting the things that you have done that you knew weren't right. But whatever it was, it got you to the next level and you stopped. Take the how it resonates, all right? I have forgiveness. Forgiving those who have wronged you, who have hurt you, okay? Who have stumped your heart in the MFing ground. You've lived to tell about it, forgive them and move on. Doesn't mean you have to tell them face to face, I forgive your stupid ass, okay? It just means you're forgiving them in your heart and your energy, so you can feel better, okay? And it's also going to help your self-esteem. It's going to help build a better you, okay? It's going to help build a better. I keep hearing something about a teacher. Maybe you want to be a teacher, okay? Or maybe you work in some sort of school setting, okay? This is about your self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And I also feel if you do work in like an office or some sort of as a counselor, people talk to you about things that they wouldn't talk to the normal front desk person or person at work about. It's like you find people or people find you because your energy is so enticing and inviting that they come to you because they know you will hear them. Not only will you listen, but you will hear them. All right. I just lost my train of thought. I was going to say something else too. I love. I have judgment and I have death. There may be some regrets in someone's life who's on the other side, and I have trust. Relationships, not just with I'm hearing not just romantic relationships, but also familial relationships, Virgo. Dealing with those people who you loved, who you never thought would hurt you or cross you, but they did. Okay. But I feel like your life is changing slowly and steadily because you're growing. You're choosing to be happy. You're choosing to not allow things to hurt you continually, especially past stuff, past things you've buried, but you buried them. What is it called? You didn't bury those hurtful comments and that pain and anxiety. You buried them in a shallow grave, okay? But in the process of you putting them and burying them in a shallow grave, they kept popping up every now and again. But you've learned to love. You've learned to change the way you think about things, the way you think about this person, these people, this situation, whatever, okay? And it has really helped you bloom. And the more and more you internalize that, it's going to keep coming up. But I feel like you are burying it deeper and deeper and deeper by talking about it, by listening to what other people have to say, because you have stories that are remarkably close, okay? Remarkably close. And I feel like you helping them, that they're helping you by listening. You helping them, listening to their story is giving them an opportunity to bury their feelings and emotions and pent up anger a little bit deeper too. Yes, about letting it out. But once you bury it, you can't see it anymore. It's not going to keep coming up as often, if at all. All right. There was something else here that I wanted to say earlier, but I don't remember. It's something about maybe work. Okay. I see some, you dealt with some people who are like judging you. Could have been bullies talking about you. Could have been your family talking about you, talking down to you, or a friend who's like talking to you, kind of like placating you, telling you stuff that you want to hear instead of telling you the God honest truth, or vice versa though. But it's about your relationships, about how you feel about yourself. It could be family, familial, whatever. It doesn't have to be, like I said earlier, loving relationships. It's about finding love in you. It's about finding happiness in you. I have love and happiness. That's also a song by Al Green. I put it in the comments. All you need in your life is some love and happiness, Virgo. And allow yourself to have that love and happiness, even if you have to do it by your own okay, by your own self, and feeling in a lonesome kind of energy. And you judge, and people have judged you because of what you do with your life, because of the choices that you have made. Why is it that when I make a choice for my life, it affects you? It has nothing to do with you. You stay over there and mind your own damn business. Stay the hell out of mine, because I'm doing just fine. All right. You may have to curse a couple of people. You may have to curse a couple of people out. Put them in their place, Virgo, for minding your business and not theirs. But trust the forgiveness in your heart. Okay. Trust you've been through some stuff, and don't have any regrets. I can't say I don't have any regrets. Maybe one. I wanted to go to the Marines when I was little. That's all I talked about, going to the Marines. I had pictures on my walls and all of that stuff. Up until high school, same thing. When I graduate, I'm going to the Marines. Okay. I get ready to go to the Marines. I took the ASVAB test, passed it, and the recruiter called me, wanted to know when I could start or whatever. And I changed my mind because at that time the Gulf War was going on. And I don't know why I changed my mind. That's something that's one thing that I've always regretted, is not going to the Marines. Other than that, nothing else. Okay. But I just feel like, hey, put in the comments if you will, if you want. You don't have to. What is your biggest regret in life? Okay. If you want to, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. All right. Because it may help somebody out, maybe not. Maybe somebody just wants to be nosy, whatever. But this is relationships. These are all of the relationships that you found yourself in, Virgo. All the relationships and the things that I'm hearing, you need that relationship harmony in your life. And if you're not harmonizing a relationship with a group of people, especially work, find something else. It's toxic. If you are not in a harmonized relationship with your family members, your so-called closest family members, chill out away from them for a little while, and then go back when it's comfortable for you. Okay. If you are not in a harmonized relationship with the person you love, the person you making it grow or whatever in the morning and nighttime, whatever, or kush, however you want to take it, leave them. You can do bad by yourself. Why take on a relationship that's hindering you, that's making you upset, that's making you cry, that's making you scream and shout at the top of your lungs? For what? And that's not worth it. Not at all. Find that forgiveness. Keep on doing what you're doing because it's worth it for you. Keep on doing what you're doing, even if people don't like or can't understand what it is that you do. Okay? Keep doing what you're doing. Fuck judgment. Fuck them. Excuse my expression. You know? My sister-in-law especially has an issue with me doing tarot. I don't give a fuck. You don't pay my bills. You don't live in my house. You don't do shit for me. All you got is my brother's last name. That's it. You can step. All right? You got my last name, itch. You know what I'm saying? So, don't let them talk. Okay? Let them say what the hell they need to say, but you don't have any regrets. You should not have any regrets, ever. You are exactly where you need to be in your life right now. Even if you feel like a quarter or a half of who you are. Okay? And I feel like you got to blame for a lot of stuff in your family. Blamed for a lot of stuff at work. Okay? Or are you placing blame on yourself because a relationship didn't work out? Why do you think it had anything to do with you? How about thinking that it had everything to do with them? Maybe they weren't ready for somebody as deep as you. Get it? I'm hearing the name Blake. I have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And I have grief. Okay. I understand that loving something is an opportunity to appreciate it. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. All right. There's somebody in your life now for a reason. Maybe you've gotten into some sort of disagreement. For heaven forbid, an altercation. Well, y'all have to lay hands, but I'm getting a different message here. Hold on a second, Virgo. I feel like this is some sort of energy around that person who is no longer here. You didn't have a good relationship with them. It could have been a family member. I mean, more so a female, maybe your mother. I felt like you all were very close to one another, okay? And for whatever reason, like really, really close, and people were jealous of your relationship with your mother or jealous of your relationship. It could be a male. It just depends, though. If you had a very close relationship with this person, could have been a grandparent, but I'm hearing of a female. I'm hearing a grandparent now. Could have been you had siblings and you all had the same grandparents, okay? But for whatever reason, you were closest to this grandparent, male or female, than anybody else was, okay? And I kind of feel like you could have been with this person when they passed away, and people blamed you for it. Not the fact that how she passed away. Well, I feel like they have an issue with you because she passed away when you were with her or something like that. Or even if you weren't, maybe you stayed away too long. They say she died of a broken heart because you wouldn't call her, you wouldn't come around, or y'all couldn't reconcile this shit between y'all. It could have been mother and daughter too. Okay, like the grandmother passed away. The mother wasn't around, and people are blaming the mother for the grandmother's heart attack or broken heart. Okay. Got success coming your way. Yeah, somebody was in denial. Okay, excuse me. Somebody was in denial about a passing. Somebody passed away, or at the very least, in denial about what. Excuse me, of how she passed away or what illness did she had, and everybody was in denial about it, but you. Everybody knew, oh, she gonna be okay. He's gonna be okay. No, they will not. And you thought differently, so I feel like they blamed you because because you acted like you didn't care. It's not the fact that you didn't care. You knew that this person was going to pass. You knew that this person was going to pass away. All right. A lot of people were in denial. No. Even if you had a tainted relationship with this person who passed away, I feel like you really did become a lot closer. You fixed things in your relationship so you would not have regrets when they went on the other side, and so they wouldn't have regrets when they went on the other side. I feel like before they went on the other side, I kind of feel like you all closed that negative chapter that you two endured in this person's waking life. And I feel like, why you act like you don't care? Okay, Virgo, how come you sitting up there, you coming out of mama room or grandma room or granddaddy room, and you just smiling, acting like nothing is going on? I've been telling you for months that this was going to happen. I already knew that this was going to happen. Why are you all in such denial? So they blamed you and made it seem like you didn't care. You didn't give a F, all right? Love to be in denial. You got a lot of people in your family, Virgo, who love to be in denial about the truth. Don't be in denial about the truth. You know what the hell took place when we were little, and you did it, okay? Don't be in denial about what we saw our parent do, okay, that wasn't right or wasn't healthy, but we saw it. Don't be in denial about that. So it's a lot of name blaming, and name game, whatever, blaming all the way around. But I feel like you fixed a relationship with this family member. You grieved, yeah, but in a different way. You grieved in a more, I won't say loving, like if you're grieving, you're not loving, but you were different with this situation because you knew it was going to happen. So it's like you bridged that gap between love and hate, okay? Because you all had a love-hate relationship, but in the end, you got it fixed, okay? Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So you love that person, and you possibly told this person, I love you, right before they passed away, or they told you they loved you the moment they passed away, right before they passed away. So you have no regrets, okay? You have no regrets, and I feel like that's the most beautiful thing that Spirit wants you to work on is kind of like healing the shallow grave that you put yourself in when it came to and comes to your feelings and emotions. Okay, I'm doing this before work, so I'm going to follow this up with a money angel reading, Virgo. I will see you in a few more minutes, and you all have a blessed day.